One of the best researchers has confirmed that XRP will go up to $98.99 in just 24 to 48 hours. This comes just days before a closed meeting of the SEC Ripple Labs on October 31st, which is less than 5 days away. In other words, this price point fits very well with the exact time frame of the next 48 hours. At the same time, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is said to be putting out a settlement offer in the next 48 hours. This would allow Ripple Labs to end the Ripple South Carolina last week in exchange for only paying a $20 million fine. It looks like this will be accepted as well during that time frame, which would confirm the XRP price point. But this is just the start. We've also heard of multiple withdrawal locks for XRP holders, with Binance leading the way by stopping all XRP withdrawals on exchanges and a $1 trillion partnership between XRP and Swift. Again, all of these things would cause the price of XRP to rise and reach $98.99 within 24 to 48 hours. There's a lot of news we need to share in today's video, such as the $1 trillion opportunity and a $1 billion plan to tokenize the XRP ledger. But first, we're going to start the episode by telling you that we're giving away free XRP. To enter the giveaway for free XRP, all you have to do is click like subscribe if you're a person who does that, and share this video. So, with that out of the way, let's get started. I said last week that the people who brought this up were stupid, and I'll say it again today, you are stupid. If the story you wanted to tell was that XRP says they're not going to settle, then when I tell you that a settlement is coming, you want to repeat some stupid headline you read. Believe that to be true, even though we've shown you there's a lot more going on with crypto than with the service. You're stupid though. This is going to be settled for good. You can count on that. This will be taken care of. There is no doubt. This week, right? I'm not sure. There is still a time frame, we'll see what takes place. But I think it should be done by next week or the week after. That's only because the government moves very slowly. But I'm going to show you how quickly these stories change. Ripple has said they have no plans to settle their ongoing legal battle with the SEC, so it doesn't look like it will end anytime soon. That does seem strange. Isn't that strange? Isn't that strange? The CEO of Ripple, Brad Garleyhouse, says he's willing to settle the important XRP case with the SEC. What? Isn't it strange? Oh, they're not going to give up no matter what. Oh, the CEO and president of the company just said that everything will be okay. Yeah, that's pretty much all he said. As long as they sit, XRP is not a security as long as the SEC says so. They are going to settle down. That's what he says. Okay, they are going to pay the fine. They don't care. You guys saw the last video, and it's pretty much true. The CEO of Ripple did say that the company is ready to settle the RIPA Select suit if the SEC says that XRP is not a security on you. Let's get one thing straight, the case has already been won, and Ripple is now willing to settle. This was made clear by Ripple's CEO. This, on the other hand, is proof of settlement. A secret meeting of the STS was set for Thursday, October 31st at 2 p.m. to talk about this matter. You guys can read it on your own, but take a look. It is possible to start and end injunctive actions, administrative proceedings, lawsuits, and other issues that are connected to examination and enforcement proceedings. In general, this meeting is set up for Ripple Labs and to confirm that they and Ripple have reached a settlement for the XRP lawsuit. But we're just getting started because this is what will probably drive the price of XRP almost to $100 when it's confirmed that the settlement has been made and payments can begin with JP Morgan and Wells Fargo. Yes, this has been planned for a while now. JP Morgan goes the extra mile to help people pay their mortgage and credit card bills. This has been confirmed by John P. Morgan. This is Wells Fargo, which actually let people pay their credit card and loan debts in XRP. As we said before, once this happens, money will start to flow into the XRP ledger. There will be a sudden supply shock and the price of XRP will skyrocket into the tens or even hundreds of dollars. The big picture for digital assets in custody is likely to be around $10,000. 100,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000 by 2030, and at some point people will need a safe place to keep their valuables. They will also need to be able to transfer them, with smooth on and off ramps and maybe even a tokenization engine, like what Ripple is doing for central bank digital currencies or CBDCs. We believe that many parts fit together and Before we talked, I was on the phone with one of the biggest and most important banks in the world, one of the top 10 banks in the world that Ripple was already working with. They asked us if we could help them with their custody. Because this happened before the medical acquisition, we couldn't do that. And so we think about that synergy, being able to tell a Ripple customer, hey, here's a best in class. Sometimes beating them at custody means being able to bring that product to them. I think this is a great chance for both companies to work together. Also, in the last video, the CEO of Ripple made it clear that $10 trillion is going to flow into the XRP ledger from the custody digital asset market. At this point, the International Settlement and Debt Association ISDA has been left out, which will add more than $1.24 trillion, a quadrillion dollars, to the XRP ledger and have Ripple settle that amount and all of its derivatives around the world. This is crazy. And it kind of ties in with the fact that JP Morgan, BlackRock, Grayscale, and Wells Fargo are all welcoming the XRP ledger. In fact, the fact that JP Morgan accepts XRP for mortgage and credit card payments is just the cherry on top. Is someone who has been buying XRP for a long time. Several sources say that JP Morgan has bought over $7 million worth of XRP in the last 5 to 10 years alone, and they plan to greatly expand their holdings over the next 12 to 24 months. Again, this is just the startup and banking industries getting on board with XRP, because even though Swargo has shown that they've decided to do the same thing, which is to accept payments in XRP for loan and credit card payments. Also, they need to have XRP on hand or plan to buy it before the system goes live so that they can make this kind of move. Now, it's not just banks and other people in the financial world that are trying to get on the XRP ledger. This is something that even governments and central banks have decided to do. With India, the UAE, Brazil, Russia, India, and China being some of the most important ones. Without a doubt, the British have said that they want us to stop using the US dollar, and they have all worked with Drupal Labs to make that happen. In fact, Europe has decided to work with Drupal Labs to create a CBDC on the XRP ledger as part of their very first digital euro program. Time and time again, governments are moving toward XRP. And that's what more and more countries are doing. In fact, the person at Ripple who is in charge of all payments to and from outside of the US said in a public statement that more than 30 countries are building central banks to use the accepted ledger to sell currency. It's been announced that 8 of them are coming, and another 22 are going to be announced after that. So Ripple could officially say at any time that Russia or Brazil has built a central bank to sell money on the accepted ledger.